probably familiar with this fast-rising, reliable, stylish, and affordable Japanese car brand in the world market today, Mazda. But do you know how it got its start? Mazda has always been a car maker with a unique story. Today, we'll take a closer look at the history of the Mazda brand and see how it grew from humble beginnings to its current status as a world-renowned automaker. Now, make sure you watch to the end to find out how a poor boy went from selling fish to selling cars. The Mazda company was founded over 100 years ago by a poor fisherman's son, Jujiro Matsuda, who always had a dream of making the best cars in the world. A poor fisherman's son? I'm pretty sure you're wondering how the hell would someone from a poor family would come up with the best-selling and most popular cars today on almost all continents. We've got all answers, so don't be left behind. Make sure to follow us for the inspiring story of the great Jujiro Matsuda, a testament to the power of hard work and determination. Matsuda was born in 1875 in a place called Hiroshima, Japan. In those times, Japan was a poor country with few resources. Even the most necessities were expensive and hard to come by. Coming from a large and poor family, he was the 12th kid, by the way. He felt like he should do something to help his parents meet their daily family needs, and so he decided to follow in his father's footsteps by becoming a fisherman. Life wasn't that easy still. He was forced to start working at the age of 7. He worked in several different industries, but he started as a blacksmith when he was only 14 years. At the age of 20, he decided to open his forge in his place, but unluckily, the business never picked up. He ran into debt and finally closed it. He went up and down hustling in different workshops until his 30s when he invented the first pump. The invention brought his dreams closer, as the demand for pumps was high, and he would save a lot and reinvest it in his forge again, which he did. But guess what? It didn't work again the second time. Hey, are you here with me? What if it were you and you've tried a couple of times but you're failing again and again? I'm certain you must fall into the category of us who give up with a few trials and stop chasing our dreams. But that wasn't an option for our genius Jujiro Matsuda. He pushed on regardless. He further threw himself into the field and started searching for another job. This time I must say his dream had almost come through. He got a job as an intern at a foundry. With his love for metal and already gained experience, he became the best student. He got a chance to manage the company after 5 years, and he would use his design pumps to facilitate the operations in the industry. He worked for the company for many years, and as they say, whatever that has a beginning has an ending, and he was removed from the office due to a change in internal policy and dissatisfaction with his excessive initiative. It wasn't long before he turned his attention to manufacturing cars, and this is where the Mazda brand was born. The company got its start by making pumps for bicycles and then moved on to making 3-wheeled trucks. Since then, it has grown and become a leading force in the automotive industry. Back in the day, the Mazda company was all about making pumps and charcoal. The determined poor fisherman's son started out making cork and charcoal in his backyard, and slowly but surely, he started to make a name for himself. He was a visionary, and he saw the potential in manufacturing something that people could use every day. Due to his hard work, his brand has come a long way since then. But it still retains that same spirit of innovation and determination. The company is always striving to create better products and provide exceptional customer service. In 1931, Jujiro Matsuda got his start in the car industry by establishing the Mazda Motor Corporation. Matsuda saw an opportunity to produce high-quality pumps for the Japanese market, and he quickly gained a reputation for his attention to detail and quality workmanship. Word spread, and soon Matsuda was approached by a group of investors who were interested in starting a car company. By partnering, the company grew stronger within a short period. You might be thinking that the journey was smooth all along. No. The early years were extra tough, especially given the great post-war depression, but Matsuda never gave up. He was determined to build a car that would stand the test of time, and that's exactly what he did. Mazda gradually grew and proceeded to produce 4-wheeled cars from a motorized tricycle. The company's first 4-wheeled car was the R360, and it was a huge success. Mazda quickly became known for making high-quality cars that were affordable and practical, and the best part is that they still hold to those values today. In 1960, Mazda first began exporting cars to the US. At that time, they were primarily selling their pumps and engines. But eventually, they started to sell cars as well. The cars that Mazda sold in the US were a bit different from the ones that they were selling in Japan. For one, they were larger and more comfortable, and for another, they had a V8 engine, which was pretty unusual at the time. But despite these differences, the cars were still pretty popular and did quite well in the US market. In fact, by 1966, Mazda had become the 5th largest car company in America. Not too bad, right? The Mazda company has come a long way since its humble beginnings. Mazda has always been a company that's been focused on innovation. They were one of the first companies to mass-produce the Wankel engine, and they continue to be at the forefront of the industry when it comes to new technologies and design. So what's next for Mazda? They're planning to release a new car called the RX Vision, which is a sports car that's going to redefine what it means to be a Mazda. It's going to be amazing and we can't wait to see it. We hope you've enjoyed this brief history of the Mazda company. If you're interested in learning more, be sure to check out our other videos on the Mazda brand. Thanks for watching.